Greetings everyone, I'm Jack and welcome to Tardis Central. Today we've got some nice little revelations about the upcoming 60th specials, as we take a look back at last year to uncover a little bit more about the elusive second 60th special. We spotted something, and without further ado, let's get into it. Before I do though, if you want to keep up to date on all the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Tardis Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe. As always, please leave your thoughts in the comment section below, because if you're talking about Doctor Who, then we want to hear about it. As we discussed recently, Doctor Who magazine 589 relayed that filming for all three specials overlapped in the summer months of 2022, which added credence to our theory that Tom Kingsley was filming scenes on location at Camden in London. We can now confirm that to have been the case. So yes, that's right, the long-held theory that started when Kingsley posted a picture of himself with the TARDIS out on location back on the 7th of September, and our suspicions that it was Camden have proven themselves to be true. Here at Tardis Central, we've recently been looking back at the wealth of photos and videos that were taken on location filming for the specials, and we've come across evidence of Tom Kingsley directing at Camden. Whilst the search took the fandom by storm on May 16, 2022, for showing that Bernard Cribbins had returned to reprise his role as Wilf, it's what happens just after Tennant has practiced the scene with him. That's the interesting part here. Who's in the pink shirt and glasses? It's Tom Kingsley himself. Yes, you'd have thought someone would have joined the dots long before now, but there we go. Given his distinctly coloured shirt and the emblem that can be recognised even such at a distance, we can safely say this is Tom Kingsley, and he dashes out from where the camera monitor is set up to give the viewer direction on the scene. It's basically a solid confirmation that May 16th filming in Camden was the special too. Our first definitive instance of filming for that mysterious special as well. Now Kingsley wasn't hiding that day at all, being caught in other photos from out front coordinating the day's work with crew members. You can spot them in a variety of ones on screen. As a result, we have our first uncovered guest cast member for the second special, this being Bernard Cribbins as Wilf. Indeed, after a lot of fan speculation for months over where this day's scenes would fit into Special 1, it's quite a surprise to see this is in fact part of Special 2. Now this means the sudden panic of the 14th Doctor and Donna at something overhead before rushing Wilf into the TARDIS is part of the scenes in Special 2, alongside the explosion and a coffee shop selling van going up on fire, so yeah. It's quite a thing to discover that Tennant and Tate's first return to filming location for the show was for the second special. But hang on, you might say, Rachel Talalay was spotted at Camden as well on location on the day. Well yes. Rachel Talalay was sighted in a picture that featured a few other individuals that might be of recognition to Whovians, including SFX man Danny Hargreaves, and also one face was there, the only one now that makes sense in retrospect. After the Power of the Doctor aired in October 2022, actor James Rockley revealed on social media that he'd been involved as a stand-in for David for his side of regeneration. A side that, as revealed in a recent Doctor Who magazine issue 584, was filmed by Rachel Talalay alongside Special 1 work in Wolf Studios HQ of May 2022. It's certainly interesting to see Rocky will be remaining involved with stand-in duties into at least Special 2 of the Doctor Who's 60th anniversary. Going back to Rachel Talalay, she would say on the day via Twitter that she was not directing, and later go on to say that the 18th that she had been not lying about not filming on the Monday, which was the 16th, instead merely noting that she had done some rehearsals of material for the Special 1. The absence of other members of the Noble family suggests that they will not be present in Special 2, and the likelihood is that this filming in Camden is in fact where Specials 1 and 2 link up to some degree, with Talalay likely there to rehearse scenes on the Monday that would cliffhanger into the opening of Special 2, and the material that Kingsley was filming that day, with her later in the week going on to film her side of the things. It also confirms that Cribbins will be featured in the TARDIS interior scenes with Tennant and Tate during Special 2. Speaking of the TARDIS interior, we recently did a video on the 14th and 15th Doctor's TARDIS here on the Tardis Central channel. Go watch those, we discussed some leaks, some theories, some speculation, and some fan art renders. Back on topic, it remains unknown if Kingsley has meant this filming when he mentioned in Doctor Who magazine 589 that he started a morning filming outdoors in a really beautiful but unspecified location. So it is possible that Camden was not the only location worked for Special 2, and really would not surprise me. Another point for fandom to be aware of is that David Tennant has also recently let slip at a convention that Wilford was not ultimately featured in the episode as much as was originally hoped, due to Bernard's health and his unfortunate passing away later that year.
So, relatively new to the fandom, and one character I just fell in love with right off the bat was Wilfred. He became one of my favorite characters on the show. From what I understand, Bernard Cribbins was just an absolute gem of a human being. What are some really fond memories of yours that really just stick out when working with him on the show?
Oh yes, you're absolutely right. He was one of these human beings that just kind of channels warmth. And I think that's what comes across in his acting, actually, and that's why Wilfred is such a wonderful character. He's just, all that twinkle and all that humanity is just what Bernard brought for free. He just was one of those people that everyone adored, and having him on set was just always a joyous experience. And he was still going strong, you know, he was working into his 90s. And when we came back to the show again, we knew that obviously Catherine Tate was coming back to play Dawn. Then very quickly, the talk went, is Bernard, can we get Wilfred back and Grandad be back on set? And he was getting old and a little bit infirm by then, but he was still full of beans and full of energy. And I'm thrilled to say that, very sadly, he wasn't in those episodes as much as we hoped. He was on set with us, and Wilfred lives on, and Bernard, who's much missed and much grieved for, but I'm so excited that his final screen performance will be, I had the great honour of being part of, and that you'll see it all on your screens before the year is out, which is a wonderful thing.
Now, it's impossible to say at this point in time if the situation where material had to be rewritten during filming, as was the case with the late Howard Atwell in Series 4, or it's more of a situation of a part being made smaller before filming to accommodate, as with the likes of William Russell in The Power of the Doctor. At any rate, we do look forward to seeing Wilf in it, no matter the size of the contribution, particularly what he might experience in Special 2 and what else it has in store for us as Whovians. I'm excited. Well, the 60 specials are coming even closer and closer, and we just got a brand new trailer as well at the weekend. It looks amazing. We've done a full breakdown, go watch it. We do seem to be finding quite a few gems of information about the 60th anniversary now. It's going to be quite the November. If you want to keep up to date on all the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Tardis Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe. But for now, I've been Jack, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.